Finally, this evening, the Jersey saw gains on Wednesday with the rand recovering against the dollar as investors reacted to the US Federal Reserve's recent meeting minutes. The Fed hinted at potential gradual interest rate cuts depending on sustained inflation reduction and strong employment. Meanwhile, the rand strengthened to 18 rand and 11 cents against the dollar, up 0.45%, while the dollar index fell 0.24% ahead of the upcoming US inflation report. Stock market analyst Mushima Gama has more on today's market update.
Rand dollar movement has been the hot topic of the South African markets over the past few days. In fact, let me just paint a picture of the types of moves that the Rand has been making within this month. So 2 weeks ago, we saw the Rand take a huge knocking. It weakened from 17.22 to 18 Rand 39, which is a 6% drop. And this could be attributed to the fact that we're still unsure what those trade agreements are with the US and how they will benefit our country. Then we saw it strengthen at the back of our annual CPI figures coming out. They came out better than expected. We're currently sitting at 2.8, which is a drop from 3.8. And on top of that, and also based on that, the Reserve Bank then cut our interest rates further by 25 basis points, which is a quarter percentage or 0.25%. The Rand now is trying to regain composure from trading at 18.39. It's currently at 18.13. I think it's safe to say that we are in significant market volatility. And this could be driven by two factors, as in it's currently driven by the two factors. The first factor would be an anticipation of the US cutting their interest rates by 25 basis points. And this is based on minutes from the Federal Open Market Committee meeting that was held earlier this month. This is also known as the FOMC. What is the FOMC? FOMC is a US-based committee, and they meet 8 times a year. And in that meeting, they then review the financial and economic conditions of the US and also then make the appropriate stance for monetary policy. So they're the ones, that committee is the only committee that has the sole rights to either cut, raise, or maintain interest rates. The second reason would be the geopolitical tension with Russia attacking Ukraine again. And this is in response with the UK and US supporting Ukraine. I think at this point, despite all of this information, the Rand direction is still bullish. In other words, it is gradually strengthening. I think at this point in time, it's safe to just look at the charts for the Rand dollar movement than to look at economic data because of all of these factors that are driving this volatility in the market.